CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie MaSheen, alongside the Empress Shanelle Shanté. That over there is
Nigga
Cash.
said that.
Chiz and Cash.
Nigga
Niggas
said
know you
that.
need some cash, nigga. Don't
Chiz
be
and
last,
Cash,
nigga.
man. You niggas
to
know
the
you
bag.
need some cash, man.
Yeah.
We choose what the future brings, man. Black culture through music, always in Exposed TV studios. Y'all niggas done, man?
Yeah, he left me out,
This
so I had to just
nigga,
wipe my
relax,
fucking hands
Hitler.
with it. It was
Continue.
so funny.
Episode
Proceed.
139.
This nigga, man.
Y'all niggas is funny as shit, man. Y'all done?
We done.
All right.
For now.
All right. But anyway, man, we back, man. Always sponsored by Exposed TV Studios, man. If you need a studio for a photo shoot,
This is your
studio.
studio.
if you need a studio for a video shoot,
This is your studio.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, this is your studio. Keep going.
if you need B-rolls, man, for a video,
This
you need
is your
drones.
studio. Ooh, the drones.
This actually, we got a full makeup crew, man. You gotta get right
Makeup
for
props,
that.
really
You know what I'm
nice.
The
saying?
props.
Props.
Oh, we got a whole makeup room.
drones,
It's
all of
like
that.
a makeup room.
Yeah.
So become
Really
another
nice room,
person.
too.
Become another person. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out Exposed TV, man. #1 studio in New England, man. Also shout out to Punch Pies, man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to the pie dealer, Shanelle Shanté, man. Let them know what flavors we got.
Any flavor
Fives
you
go for
want.
35, right?
35 what?
Nah,
Go ahead, market my shit. Because if you gonna sell my shit for 35 a pop, I need you on my
The
team.
pie is worth 35, but I love the
It is.
pies,
I gotta
though.
clear something up. Last week I said I wasn't giving shit out for free. That was
A lie.
for. It is a lie because I am an official sponsor, but it's for the guests. So sorry, anybody on the outskirts. I was talking about y'all, but yeah, come check me
She
for
ain't
the
get
best
us no
pies.
shit.
Yeah, I ain't bring them
we
shit.
ain't get shit.
Yeah, I
She
didn't
ain't
bring
get
y'all
us
nothing.
nothing.
Y'all it looked like y'all had enough pie.
Well, Punch Pies, man. Packed with a punch.
Call me fat?
You-
You fucking weight shaming, nigga?
No.
Oh shit, weight shaming, man.
Let's
That,
not
that
get
actually,
into
that
that.
actually reminds me.
Me too.
Like,
Me
you can't
too,
talk
yeah.
about fat
Lizzo,
people, bro.
Yeah.
right?
Fat people got to be protected because diabetes don't get them first.
Yo, so, all right, let's talk about that.
No.
man.
What are we doing?
Why
We gotta
not?
Red cups and raid.
No,
We
let's
can
talk
talk
about that. Let's talk
You
about that.
wanna
We're
do
gonna
that?
get to
Why
the
you don't want to
ratings.
talk about yourself?
You
Let's
talk
talk
about
about fat people. Come on.
Let's talk
Yo,
about
that's
let's talk
fucked
about
up.
let's
Why
talk
you
about
keep
fat
calling me
shaming.
fat, motherfucker.
What's
No.
wrong with being fat?
All right, continue.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is, right, so we live in a world now where we're all accepting, right? Everything is acceptable. Everything is great. And I keep hearing this narrative that not all fat people are unhealthy.
That is true. I know some fat vegans.
Okay.
Like,
If
what
you're vegan, you're healthy. Like,
So just because you're vegan, you're healthy, nigga? Like,
yeah, right?
that's crazy.
You don't think so? you don't think so?
No, nigga.
Didn't we have a conversation about like vegans and it's the healthiest way of
Ain't no
living
fat
and a
rabbits,
lifestyle? I think vegans are some of the most healthiest
Ain't no
people.
fat rabbits. Yo, all right. So if you a vegan, but you eating veggies all fucking day,
you smashing on that Caesar salad on everything. Like,
no Brussels sprouts live around you, my nigga. Ain't shit going down, and you added in the seasoning to the.
yeah, you going ham.
You going
like,
crazy with
what
the
you mean?
adobo
Like,
nigga
you
on
can
this.
still wild out.
So that's healthy. That has to be high cholesterol or something.
easily.
It could be, salt free seasoning.
Oreo, yo, Lizzo puts mustard on her Oreos.
Now that,
All right.
yeah,
Lizzo-
that's different. She put mustard on everything.
She puts
Watermelon.
mustard on her Oreo.
Watermelon. She puts mustard on
On the
everything.
watermelon?
Yeah, I actually wanted to try that. What's
All
wrong
right,
with
so
that?
whatever. You can try whatever you want, right?
Hold on,
But,
why is she back? So who called her fat again?
I mean,
Aries Spears.
oh yeah, Aries Spears fat ass called her fat.
Yeah.
Right? But
And they look like
Which
they
is
were the
ironic.
same fucking size. I'm confused.
so all right, so here's my thing, right? So Aries Spears, he's talking about a woman being attractive and being in as an A-list, Hollywood, icon, personality, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the typical shape of a woman who's in Hollywood, right? It's working for her, but we can't negate the fact that being overweight is unhealthy, right? So it's like
Yeah.
if somebody called me fat right now, I'd be like, Touche, my nigga.
Her
You know what I'm
cardiovascular
saying? It's like,
doctor is highly paid.
Right.
I'm sure he's highly trained.
So we can't. I feel like people hate labels now, and it's like, why can't we label shit? Why can't we just call shit what it is? People are scared.
I don't think it was that. First of all, the question he was asked had nothing to do with her weight
Nah,
or her
fuck
figure,
Aries
and he
Spears.
went straight to that. But that's how we got on the topic of even just her figure,
Right.
because the topic was about music. He went straight to her body, and he wasn't saying it in a pleasant way.
Okay.
That's where the fat shaming comes in there. Because first of all, who the fuck asked you?
Okay.
You fat motherfucker.
Yeah,
like
Aries Spears
it
look
didn't
like he
make
got-
any
Yeah,
sense.
he been fat.
It didn't make sense.
He don't look
So,
healthy at all.
No,
Yeah,
he
if he
don't.
was in tip top shape, then he might have had a point.
He
But
look like he got burger grease coming out his pores every day, my nigga. Just
He
straight
got something happening with his eye.
double
That
quarter
should be-
pounder
that should
out
be
his
doing
shit.
Something, nigga.
You know what I mean? It's clogging up everything.
Yeah, he don't be looking right.
But are we gonna ignore the fact that we're just dressing up being fat, right? Like we're like, hey, it's okay.
Lizzo's doctor doesn't say great appointment today. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm just assuming she like we need to work on.
she
a
might be
goal.
healthier than you.
I'm just saying, Chanel. I'm sure her doctor and her have a weight loss goal.
You think so?
You don't think she has a weight loss goal?
I
You
think
don't
she
Lizzo
looks
has a weight
good.
loss goal?
I think she looks good as fuck. Like too many BBLs and tight waist and all of this is glorified, and them type of bitches is still getting cheated on. I'm like Lizzo. I'll keep my little rolls and I'll live in my glory of being fat, because like what is wrong with that? What's wrong with her really loving herself? See, y'all want motherfuckers to hate themselves so bad.
Nah, you wrong. You got it wrong. Like,
No, I
loving
don't.
yourself is perfectly fine, but health is also separate from that.
Very
It's
true.
It's true. Like if somebody loved themselves and was just doing crack every day, and you're like, oh my god, they love themselves. Like they smoke
That's
crack.
not what I'm saying.
What
You know that's
mean-
not
but
what I'm saying.
you know it's against their health. You know that what they're doing is.
But
going
what if it's
against their-
genetics or
Well, crack is genetic.
No, not crack. I'm
Like-
talking
like-
about
like the weight?
Exactly.
Whose kids are we talking about right now?
Is
man?
that a proven fact that like Big Bone did is real? Is
No.
Big Bone did real?
What
No.
the fuck?
Everybody's
no.
everybody's bones is
Every
the same
bones
size.
is the
Right,
same, right?
right.
So that just goes from
You-
habitual eating.
Right.
But there are some people with conditions where it's not their fault. They
Yeah,
cannot
you
control
might
it.
you might could have some like genetic shit.
That's what
some
I'm
other
saying.
shit
So
that's
what
going
about
on
those
with you.
people that like really love themselves and they want to, wear a little two-piece? Or
And that's fair. You know what I mean?
that's not fair to them. Like that's what I'm saying. And they could be completely healthy. It's just that's out of their control.
Okay.
Interesting.
I see. It's a great conversation.
It is.
It's
That's that
it's really good. Well, I mean, I still stand on the fact that everything is accepted these days, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what shape, form, or size, whatever it is. Everybody's gonna say that's lit. You're lit because you're trying, and it's like acceptance award. What was it called? Participation awards is at an all-time high right now, right?
Audacity too.
And yeah, whatever. But we can look at anybody who wants to do anything. Niggas can step into whatever lane now. Niggas will be like, yo, that's lit because he believes in himself. And he could be the worst at whatever it is that he's doing. Right? So like, why is that? Right? Why can't we call spade a spade and say this shit is not good? And I'm not saying that Lizzo's not good, because Lizzo's
I was
music
about
is
to ask you
fire.
that next.
Nah,
It is.
Lizzo's music is fire.
But what about her looks?
Her looks shouldn't matter at this point.
Why?
Because she's already popping. She's already on.
She's undeniable.
She's already on. She's already. We all know her talent level. She could do a lot of shit now, right? She played shit out that flute. You know what I'm
She
saying?
can twerk and play a flute
Right.
with a G-string
and
on.
dance while being 300 pounds. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that's impressive as fuck.
Very.
I
Not
couldn't do that
300
shit.
even.
Shut the fuck up.
I couldn't do that shit, and I'm not 300 pounds. So
But you know what I mean. It's plus. You know what I mean?
It's
So
stupid.
you know what I mean? She's sturdy, nigga.
Plus
like,
size women are winning.
Cash
Nah.
said she's the reason why plus size was created.
I didn't say that.
They're winning. They're winning.
He said she's
Nah.
plus. You heard?
I'm not about to sit up here and shame fat people. Nope.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All I simply
We're
said
just
was
making-
that her cardiovascular doctor was working harder than anybody in her regimen. Like,
But see, that's where the opinion comes in, and it's like the fat shaming.
it's like because I know fat people who worked on losing weight because they were afraid of their health. Like they were always afraid. That was always their thing. Like the fattest people I know, they know them all. They know what I'm talking about. They worked on just losing weight all their life. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I praise you for that. Cause like your health is everything, my nigga. Like once I start going crazy, gaining weight, I stop eating. I just don't look at food, nigga.
Weed diet.
That's it.
That's it. Just weed.
That's just scary, bro.
Cushion orange juice.
Nah,
it.
nope,
Well,
not into the fat shaming. I think she's beautiful.
I don't think they're. I hate the term fat.
Yeah, I hate
shaming.
when you
Why?
say it like that because we're not shaming her.
Nobody's shaming anybody.
But y'all haven't bigged her up in any way, shape, or form.
We just said her music is fire.
Physically.
Because we don't think that she's healthy. And everybody should have their opinion.
Yeah.
So when you say shit like that, like, oh well, it's fat shaming. How is it shaming them? It's not shaming them. It's just calling a spade a spade. It's just saying that what we're looking at doesn't seem like
everybody
it should
in the
be
room.
happening.
If you think Lizzo is fat or no, put your hands up if you agree. Yes.
You want to smash?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You asking me if I would smash Lizzo? You a funny nigga. Fuck no, nigga. This nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like y'all ain't never fucked no fat bitches.
Not Lizzo fat.
Look, y'all act like y'all ain't never been into no fat bitches. Like fat pussy is some of the best pussy.
You had 300 plus pussy before, Ken?
Shaq. 300 plus, nigga. Like
At 300 plus pussy.
Shaq was a NBA starting center at 300 plus, and they called that nigga overweight.
Right.
Okay.
And he's 7 feet
And he's
tall.
7 feet tall. They were calling him fat.
Right.
On Sports Center, they would call in interviews, Shaq, you gotta lose some weight, you're getting fat. Meeting McDonald's. McDonald's. So like you can't like it's a fact. Like
Yeah. But
all right, we're doing
we
that.
gonna let this new world be the new world. And that's fine. What else we want to talk about before we do the right cups of ratings, man? You want to, I mean,
Y'all want to talk about Stacey Dash?
oh hell yeah. You mean Michael Jackson?
That we need to bring back the Dave Chappelle racial draft, and
Chuck
we need
Taylor?
we need to trade Stacey Dash. nigga.
That's Chuck E. Taylor right there, dog. What the fuck happened to Stacey Dash? First, let's talk about why she look like you now. Like she's mad light. Like she looked lighter than you. She looked like
I think she was always
she looked like my laptop.
Nah, she was brown.
She was very brown.
Clueless,
Yeah,
she was brown.
What happened?
She was browner than what she is. She definitely looked like she bleached her skin. It's probably the drugs.
Nah, drugs don't do that.
You don't think so?
I've seen a lot of fiends in my life.
Nah,
I've never seen any fiends get lighter. They've always gotten darker, actually.
I feel like fiends look washed.
that's crazy. Why is
They
that?
got more black.
Oh, because they were in the sun looking for it. I get it. That makes sense. All right, but back to Stacey Dash. Like, I think it was a gimmick. Like, I think that she
You don't think she was for real?
Nah, because you don't see her hold her phone up to her face often. But every time she does, it always goes headline Black News.
Chanel,
It
she had
does.
music playing in the
Yo,
background.
she had her own fucking eulogy.
No, that
for
was it.
DMX.
That wasn't music from the app. That was music.
That was her music.
in her. In
Yeah,
her,
she had her own.
She had music playing in the background.
Her own
shit,
shit
nah.
for DMX. Yeah.
DMX that
Did you see the meme that said, "Yo, somebody tell Stacey Dash to brace herself. She's about to find out Michael Jackson is dead." Nah, she was that serious. She
a
was
whole
serious.
year later.
she did something.
Yeah,
Recent, like prior
it's a year
to that.
plus. DMX died last year,
She
April.
do something
Right?
Yeah.
dumb all the
Yeah.
time. Stacey Dash.
Yeah, she
Well,
does.
Stacey Dash is the person who
It's clueless
you know,
as fuck.
Well, I seen some dude, I forget his name, on Instagram talking about it. He said, in Clueless, she played the black girl who tried to teach her white friends about black culture, right? Even though she wasn't really that black herself.
Yeah.
And then now, in reality, she became a political pawn where she was, a
That's
black
right.
person
She was
trying to teach white people
Yeah.
about black people,
yeah.
even when she's really not that black herself.
She's
right?
not.
Right.
And now she's trying to look like it's sexy.
She was make America great again, right?
Yeah. She was a Trump supporter. But you look at, the GOP, they was holding her like a trophy. Like, yeah, we got this black bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whereas she's nigga light. like she literally now, like she's light as fuck. You know what I mean? She's white like. You know what she has for dessert every night?
What?
White cake.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
I think it was a ploy for attention.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
She was trying to make herself relevant again. So shame on you, Stacey Dash. Man.
You don't think she relapsed?
She might have. She might have just did a line. And
She looked like she did a line.
Fuck it. She was like, fuck
guys.
DMX died.
You know that's Dame Dash's cousin?
Stacey Dash?
On Dead Dogs.
The shit makes fucking sense.
How does that make sense?
The shit makes sense.
How does that make sense?
I mean,
You don't like Dame Dash?
No, I love Dame Dash.
But
His
Dame
energy
Dash
is
too.
like
Anytime
top
Dame
tier.
Dash gets in front of a camera,
Headlines.
it's headlines. It's very true.
We learned Dame Dash's girl's name by accident because he was always saying it. He'd be in the middle of a fucking interview. So yeah, like I was like, yo, Raquel, go get the dog. Like I didn't know his bitch's name until he says this shit all the Raquel.
Like
I'm like, damn,
he had DJ, he had DJ Envy like coming out his skin on that Breakfast Club interview.
did.
Like he's like, you could get fired right now. Your son ain't a boss because you ain't a boss.
He said, how the fuck I sound saying I have a boss?
I got a boss. None of my niggas got bosses. We all from Harlem.
He's like, Raquel, you got a boss? I'm Raquel's only boss. But I feel like Dame doesn't claim his cousin. Like, you know what I mean? He'd be like, yeah, Stacey be on that shit. We all got that cousin nigga. Be like,
Yeah, we really do.
we
really do.
Yeah, nigga be on that shit.
Shout out to my cousin. Get off that shit.
Yeah, man. But Stacey Dash, stop. We don't need you. Yeah, I mean, you're a Saxon sucker. I'm sure of it. I'm sure her man is white.
so?
I will bet everything that's in my account now that she's sucking some Saxon dick right now.
I ain't even about to go against y'all on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure of it. I'll take it. Take the bet.
On Dead Dogs. But what else we want to talk about before we get into these breakups and ratings?
You want to hop right into it?
You want to get into it?
Let's do it.
I was doing, man. This week, breakups and ratings.
Don't do that.
Y'all niggas is funny as shit. All right, breakups and ratings.
Yeah.
She ain't got no weed.
We always do two projects, man. We're going to start with the one we talked about last week, since we talked about C. Wells and the C. Wells show, man. So shout out my man C. Wells. This is C. Wells, Where I'm From. It's an 11-track EP, man. He got about, he's no features, actually, right? What y'all think about it, man?
I like the production. Honestly, C-Well's got a lot to say.
Yeah.
He got a message. He got a message to put out. He do. Why you
Shanelle,
laughing?
I hate you so
Why you
much.
laughing?
I
Hold on. We'll
just
get
feel
your
like-
opinion after mine.
No, I just want to
Let
know
Cash
a lot
talk.
to say about what.
Let Cash talk.
I mean, a lot to say about where he's from.
I was just about to say one thing for sure. The niggas gonna talk about Lynn.
Yeah, I mean, don't go over there. You know what I mean?
I don't know. A lot of Lynn talk. It was expected. I met C. Wells, and he's a great representation of Lynn, City of Sin, but it don't make me want to go there at all.
Why?
Nigga, did you hear what he said on one of the tracks? Like, pull across the bridge, you see the Walmart, the car shop. Like, it wasn't anything extravagant, and I feel like he talks about Lynn like it's really that city, and
That's where he's from.
that's fine. I
Apparently,
love that.
where I'm from.
I love that. I get it. Represent where you from, but it's a lot of Lynn talk, and I mean, it works for him. Overall, let's say music wise, no disrespect to C. Wells, because I like how he hones in on his craft, but I would just prefer to hear him do freestyles and singles. I don't think that I thoroughly enjoyed this project.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
No, and that's fair. But I just want to ask you a question. Have you listened to any other Sewell's projects?
The one that he did
When we
around the
interviewed
time-
him before?
Right. That one was pretty good.
Okay.
That one was all right.
And you thought that was better than this?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
That's interesting. That's a good take.
I was more, and maybe I don't know. That's when I first started, so maybe I was a little more invested. But it's nothing.
Now Chanel's like, fuck these niggas.
I don't know. It just something wasn't connecting for me. It just wasn't. It wasn't.
I love the live famous shit. Like, you know, his live famous
Yeah.
flows, because like that whole
That's
thing
cool.
right there is like something he embodies. Like you could tell that he's embodying that. Like, yo, like when you drive into Lynn, it gets dark immediately. It could be a bright sunny day. As soon as you drive into that bridge he's talking about, clouds start gathering. So like for a nigga, like I could see like not like, you know, past that. I'm joking, obviously, but like the boy is really like embodying that live famous, you know what I mean? Like, and he wants to be the star from his city.
And that I love, but it's Lynn. It's Lynn.
Okay. And that's fair.
That's interesting.
Like you gotta
that's a
give
good-
people a reason to really come there. Like you can't be the only reason. Like what does Lynn have?
It's the city of sin.
Yeah, got the Walmart.
All right. All jokes aside, I liked where I'm from. I liked it a lot. I thought this was his best body of
that's
work.
why I went to his show.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was his best body of work. I thought it was really polished for what I've heard from Sewell's over the years, right?
Okay.
I feel like the consensus with a lot of people is that we respect his hustle, but we need to hear something that really captivates us, right? I feel like this right here is the best depiction of that. And I think he has a really good ear for beats.
Yeah, I love the
And-
production on this.
The production's excellent, and not
crazy.
only the production, but like just the way he rides the beats. Like he you could tell that he really was in a creative mode when he made these, right? The subject matter is very him, right? It's very Lynn. It's very Sewell's. It's very Live Famous. That's all him. But knowing what we know about Sewell's, what made you expect anything different?
Nah, nothing.
I think
Is what I'm saying.
my expectations were high. So just hearing about Lynn again,
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta cater to your market, right?
True.
So when you have a market of people who are proud to be from Lynn, and like, I'm not gonna lie, like he's motivated other people from Lynn to rap.
he has
Of course he has.
like who?
Some other Lynn niggas.
Y'all laughing, but he's serious, yo. Like
I need.
that's why he wear the
I need
name.
exact references.
Like he put the name on his front and he put it on his back. Like no bullshit. The niggas going ham with it. Like you a fucking jerk.
Niggas be thinking I'm the asshole of the crew, my nigga. We all see what's happening now, my nigga. Everything's coming down.
Full
Everything's
circle.
breaking down, my nigga. It's not me.
I'm just being
It's not
honest.
Chuck.
I'm not being an asshole either. I like what I like.
I liked your
and
take.
I just
That's
wanted
fair.
to hear something different. Like I heard about Lynn last year. Like so now it's like, all right, next year if he drops something, we about to hear about Lynn again. Like we know you're from Lynn. What else? That's all.
Touche.
And it's no disrespect.
I did like Major Fact. I mean, he had some of the bars he gave us on the freestyle. He put it on that.
yeah,
I mean,
I
it was,
caught
it was
that.
better on that beat than the shit that we did. You know what I mean? You know, but I like this project, like from start to
did I.
finish. I would ride around listening to this. It's just a bop. It's a good, like I want to say it's a bop. It's a good
It's a
like
smooth-
feel
it's a smooth
yeah,
joint.
feel good, smooth
It
project.
was feel good music. Yeah, I like Better Person.
Better Person's
Better
fire.
Person was really good.
I like Rather You Than Me. That's one of my favorites right there. Darkest Days is crazy. Even New Beginnings, the first track. I mean, like he gives a lot about, like he gives you little snippets about his life and like
Yeah.
personal shit.
I love the
You know?
storytelling.
Yeah, so like
That
that's
was cool.
what I feel like that's what people have learned to love about Sewell's, man. And you know, the trajectory of, you know, where he's going is getting more people to love him.
And Lynn.
The city of sin. You fucking right.
I mean, they still got cheap rent.
I ain't even mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Right?
Yeah. We gotta talk about it. Nigga used my car as an ATM, nigga. Nigga used to break in my car every other night, nigga. Steal all the change out, nigga. Use my shit like, hey, yo, I got some money over here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Lynn's fucked up, but yeah, let's move past that. What we give it?
But what we give this man out of 5 red cups, man? My man C. Wells, where I'm from, we gave this a 3.8 cups out of 5 red cups, man. Shout out my man C. Wells, man. Keep creating, bro. Keep doing what you do. And yeah. Any closing thoughts, Shanelle?
No.
Nah,
Yeah,
what was the next one?
The next one is Mattapan native, Panway. You know my man Reem Scully. What was the name of this joint, man? Goddamn, I lost it. Oh, Where Will I Be, man, by my man Reem Scully, man.
Yeah. Whoosh. I love that ad-lib. Whoosh.
Reem Scully dropped a 10-track all drill project.
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
yeah.
I didn't see the all drill.
But you know what? When he put mixtape on it,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Like when niggas put mixtape on it, that means like this is kind of some shit I'm just throwing out. I'm throwing this shit together. Here you go.
Yeah.
If you like it, you like it. Yeah, what I mean? And
But he gave us 22 solid minutes.
I liked it, but I just don't like drill. I'm not
No?
big. I'm not big on those
Why?
drums all the time. Nah,
I love the drums.
because I can't ride around to it because it makes me want to.
You can't ride
Yeah.
around.
It makes me want to bob, drive fast, and like just like
Nah, it was definitely giving like cardio workout.
yeah, like
vibe.
it makes you want to move fast and shit. Like I like.
And you be too
I
high
like-
for that.
Yeah, I like smooth. You know
Okay.
my shit. I like smooth shit.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
love
I
the drums,
liked-
the
I liked
claps,
it,
the
yeah.
you know.
What was your favorite track?
Ooh, it was a lot. Out of all of those, I would say "Hate Me or Love Me."
Okay.
Yeah, that was
I like So Soulful.
Yeah,
That was really good. You know what I like about Reem is that, you know, he has one of those followings out here where it's like he doesn't have to like drop as much as a lot of people.
and that's what he was saying in his music. A lot of
Yeah.
his music was like, "Yo, nigga, don't forget about me, nigga.
Right.
Here it is.
He's like, I can still do this.
You thirsty niggas,
Right.
y'all wanted some music. Here it is."
Right.
Yeah,
I wish he would be more consistent because that would help him. Because if you can gain this type of following from people without really dropping consistently, my nigga, what do you think will happen when you're actually doing the most and doing shows everywhere?
Reem is outside.
And yeah, look, man, I can't confirm nor deny, but what I'm saying is when we look at the music, the nigga's really good at this shit, bro.
He is, but he got to sit down to do it first. Like, he gotta actually stop and do it. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it in a rental.
stupid.
He's always talking about rentals.
You know what I appreciated about his beat selection on this, man, is the samples. There was a lot of cool.
I love the
fucking
samples.
Yeah, the samples. He
That
had some
Foxy
soulful-
Brown one that he did.
Yeah, I'll Be Good.
Yeah.
That was the.
I like
that
that
was the
joint
final
too.
record.
Yeah, I like that.
That's why it was mixed. The name mixtape. It's like you could go crazy with it.
Yeah,
And that's what he did.
I don't really know who was on the production, but I do feel like it was really good. Like like Reem don't like I said, like Reem don't drop all the time, man. But like
When he do,
it's always quality.
It was a vibe.
I was surprised to see that he literally just did all drill.
Reem, I'm still in the ad lib. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Yeah, I love that.
I like
I
that.
love that ad lib, man.
We need him to do that so we can have it on the board. Whoosh.
Yeah, on dogs, for real.
Fire.
And you know, I be biased about these Mattapan niggas sometimes, man. But
Why?
because I just naturally gravitate towards Mattapan rappers, like you know what I'm saying. Because
We invented the roach blunt. The filthiest of the filthy.
and you know, like I know a lot of the people that he know and shit, and you know what I mean.
So
shit
it's a
like
good
that.
bias.
So, no, it's a good bias.
Okay.
You know what I mean. It works in his favor. So when niggas be like, "Yo, you biased," I be like, "Whatever, nigga. I might be. Shut up." You know what I mean.
You got
And,
that.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Get past that, my nigga.
What y'all want to talk about? What we gave it.
Oh yeah, what we do?
We actually gave this a really good score, man.
That's what I was about to
Out of
say,
5
yeah.
red cups, man, We gave my man Reem Scully, Where Will I Be? 4.4 out of 5 red cups, man. Shout out my man Reem Scully. Panway, my nigga, keep creating, bro. You know, we want to hear the actual
Get into
album.
the studio, Reem.
Yeah, we want to hear
really
the actual
go
album.
and stay there.
Yeah, for real. But yo, man, y'all ready to bring in the guests?
Oh yeah, come on, man. About goddamn time.
You sure?
I
There's nothing else y'all want to talk about?
I mean, what else is there to talk
I
about?
don't know. Y'all
what you
tell me,
got?
Shit,
man.
what?
I'm just talking shit.
We
man.
about to start school. Y'all want to talk about what?
Nah, fuck them kids,
School.
man.
I'm tired of them
Alright,
pictures.
so
Like,
no,
My
no.
daughter already
gotta-
started school.
Like you got your kid
Oh, she
holding
did?
a chalkboard outside the school, like, and then you got to hand it back because the
Right.
kid can't take it inside the school.
That's memorabilia. That's needed.
And then you gonna erase that shit
You
right
got to
after.
erase it and do it next year.
Moms are crazy. You know what I mean? Because we don't do none of that shit.
Like what? I can't
be like-
even fathom doing some shit like that. It's like,
Bro,
then what?
I've dropped Penny off at school and I don't ever remember taking a picture of it.
At all?
For what?
No.
Oh my God.
It's just like whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, have a good day. You know what I mean? Don't be a jerk.
Nobody takes pictures of me when I go to work. ain't nobody like, smile, guys, clock in, nigga. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody there to do that.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But anyway, man.
God.
Let's bring in our guests,
I want to
man.
talk about school.
Fuck school, man. Like I say all the time, fuck them kids. But this week, we got somebody out of Brockton, man. Somebody who's been fucking
from the capital of Cape Verde.
He's been touching ground. He's been doing his fucking thing, man. He's been making waves. He's been making a name for himself, man. Being respected by a lot of other spitters out here, man. You know, when I first got caught wind of him, I was like, all right, I like what he's doing, man. Let's see what he does with it, man. Because I like projects. I want to hear projects. I want to hear, what do you do when you create a whole, you know, body of work? And then when he did that, he delivered, man.
Facts.
And if you watch our show, man, you know we just rated his album, man. So this is my man C's from out of Brockton, man. So I need anybody and everybody
The
put
MC,
your
nigga.
hands together for my man's C's, man. The MC. What's good, baby?
Yeah, man.
got it from
Finest.
Madison.
Shit, man. Over here having a good time. That's all.
How you feeling, man?
Good.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
About
glad you
goddamn
here.
time, C's.
Energetic.
I'm glad you're here, man. You know what's funny, man? So let's talk about how, you know, we booked this, right?
Yeah.
Because we in Exposed TV Studios.
Yep,
Kateria
absolutely.
wanted
Shout
to
out
do
to
the
Exposed TV.
shout out Exposed.
Oh, shout out
You know what I mean?
Exposed TV every time. Throw it up.
Kateria wanted to do the networking events. At the first one, I went out on a whim and I just said, yo, fuck it. Whoever wins this is gonna get a sit down on CWTFB radio.
Right.
And the last time I did something like that, I was pissed off with who the fuck it was, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. I'm really
I
not
don't know
gonna
who it
lie.
was. I ain't
Doesn't
gonna
even
ask
matter.
who it was.
It doesn't even matter. He knows who he is.
Yeah.
And that's my man, though. But that's how real it is, right?
Right.
And I was like, yo, if there was anybody in this room, my nigga, that I would have wanted to win this shit, my nigga, it had to be C, my nigga. And it just
I'm
so
not
happened
gonna
to
hold
be
you,
man.
C's, because when
So
he did
thank
that
you,
shit,
bro. This nigga looked at me like, word?
nigga say you giving away my time, nigga, for somebody who got a ticket, and we already had you already scheduled. So
Right.
like, you know,
Yeah, we
when
was
it
definitely going to reach out.
Yeah, so when it was you, I was like,
Oh, done.
okay, well, there you
He
go,
literally
man.
said that night. He was like, yo, we got to get C's on the pod. And I said, yeah, word, we're going to make it work. And then
And then he won.
And then he won the raffle.
Hey, man.
And like before the raffle, Shanelle, I'm like, this nigga's offering a whole thing to somebody who won a raffle.
Right.
Like, are you
That's
shitting
dope.
me?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
And I
Super
did it the last.
Don't do that shit again.
And it's still nah,
It ain't gonna be C's again,
but it still
nigga.
kind of works. So
just
I
gonna
feel like the
slide
energy.
through.
I feel like energy just works itself out.
It
Bro,
did,
energy
it
is
did.
big.
Yeah,
Energy is big.
How much you pay for that raffle ticket?
What was it? Nigga,
It's not important.
30?
I just wanted to know how much it cost for him to get up here.
I keep it
Try to
100%
tally shit up.
He's like, so $30. Where'd that go? Who's getting paid that $30? Chanel should have been the fucking
Don't talk to
accountant. my nigga,
Chanel
on
about
dead
no
dogs,
prices,
nigga.
man.
I'm not checking your
Don't
pocket.
show her no
Nah,
receipts.
it's all good. To be completely honest with you, like it was kind of like a team effort. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to get as many as I could. I showed
That's
up
dope.
with what I showed up with. I was
Right.
like, yo, I got this. I hollered at my man. My man said, yo, I'll match it for you, nigga. Let's go buy the tickets. We bought the tickets.
And here we
You know
are.
what I'm saying? So
Super dope.
I was surprised more people didn't buy rapping
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
That upped your chances.
Yeah, not only that, but it's like if you're an artist, you kind of supposed to want this
Services.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right,
or,
right,
or
right.
Red X series, or you know what I mean?
Whatever the
So,
case may be, yeah.
right.
But
Dope.
you know,
Very true, man. Niggas ain't thinking like that. See, they think they too cool.
Nah, it ain't no too cool shit, bro. Like if you trying to get to something, nigga, like with music, especially with music, anything, nigga. Like it's the same as having to go to your man, like, yo, I need you to front me a pack. Like you don't really want to do that. Your pride in the way, nigga. But nigga, if you want to get that shit that bad, you gonna get that nigga to front you that pack. So
right.
I mean, as much as I don't know what the situation is, but if it hadn't been this way,
It would have
y'all said-
happened regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
would've
but had y'all said like, "Yo, it's $200 for the interview," nigga, you gonna do that? Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas really be in the DMs. He's like, yo, how much?
Yeah. We be shortchanging ourselves, guys.
We just start throwing some crazy numbers out and see what bites, nigga. Like,
Look,
30,000, nigga.
I got a good platform.
But you know,
you get on my nerves.
before you tell everybody about yourself, man. But you know why I don't like the idea of charging for interviews?
What's up?
Because it dilutes the authenticity of the conversation.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy chicken for everybody, but
You know what I'm saying? Because
Shout out to Lemon
Bought
Pepper
chicken.
Chicken. You know what I
Because-
mean? Where's it at on River Street?
nah,
I
fuck
mean,
them
we ain't
niggas.
gonna shut them out,
Shout
man.
them
They ain't
out.
giving us no discount.
Say
See what I'm
that, say
saying?
Y'all
But
stupid.
But I know people who do shit like that. You know what I mean? Pay for a slot, things of that nature, right? And now you got to act like you're interested in your
That's very true.
in your guest when you might not be. You could be. You know what I mean? Like there's a very good chance that you could be interested in who you're talking to, but then there's times that you won't be because it's a paid slot. And then now you got to fake the funk, and now we got to like co-sign shit that we're not really behind. And I'm not for that culture, bro. So
Can't
yeah,
do it.
that'll never happen, man. We're gonna create other avenues. You know what I mean? But
Say that.
either way, for the people who don't know who you are, bro, give us a quick rundown of who you are, what you do, what you represent.
I mean, my name's C's. Don't get the name fucked up. It ain't Ches. It ain't Says. It ain't none of that
I
shit.
definitely
I mean,
dismantled it.
I'm an artist out of Brockton, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just dropped my brand new album, debut album, Product of the Pain. Make sure y'all go check that shit out. And, I mean, I represented for the niggas that's in it like I am. Niggas that's dedicated, niggas that's driven. You know what I'm saying? Against all odds.
Your voice is real baritone and monotone, like Shine. Like
Don't make me do it.
Nah,
don't
you gonna
do
do
it.
it again?
I'm not gonna do it.
That's it.
You always sound like that because, like, I've known him for a very long time.
Yeah.
And he's always sounded like that.
Like
Nah, I don't-
13, that nigga
Yeah.
sound like that.
Like when I'm, of course, when I'm excited, I mean, my
Get a little
tone's a
high
little
pitch.
bit different, but my average talking voice, this is how I talk.
That's
I'm,
how you
I'm not
always
like
talk.
When did your
lowering
voice
my
change?
octave and nothing like that. So,
When did your voice change?
shit, man, I don't fucking remember.
You like 13 years old, 12 years old?
Nah, yeah, some shit like that, like 13, 14 type shit.
What you know when I realized this shit was fucked up for me?
When you was calling bitches who was 13
Well,
and their parents
yeah,
like, hey, yo,
that part too.
yo, who the fuck is this?
Why are you calling my daughter?
Have I ever told that story on?
She
here?
is
Yeah.
12,
Yeah.
nigga.
Damn.
But when I was trying to cheat one time, bro, like
Yeah.
I'm over here like, hey, yo, my man, yo, what you got to, you know what I'm saying? My teacher's like, Charles, I can hear you.
Your bass, the bass in your
I'm like,
voice travel
damn.
too much. Yeah.
I ended up getting a better score than that nigga on the fucking test though. So like, it was like, yeah,
Cheating
jokes
off
on
of
you,
dumb
nigga.
niggas. I always laugh at niggas who always
That
cheated
nigga
off
was
of
so
me.
sick. He was like, how the fuck you cheat off of me and got a better grade than me?
I'm
nigga?
like, nigga, I'm cheating off of this nigga. You over here cheating off of me. Could barely see his shit. I'm guessing over here. You over here cheating off my dumb ass.
But you was gonna ask a question about his voice, Nelly?
Yeah, it's real Shine like. Like, have you ever? Is that somebody that you looked up to in the industry when he was in the industry?
I'm not gonna act. Nah. I wasn't. Nah.
You didn't like them
I
joints?
had Jay-Z, Big L,
What's the name of that Shine album?
50.
I don't remember.
He wasn't.
Google it.
Shine was
Shine in your top 50.
Shine was memorable because of those records, like Bonnie and Shine, Bad Boys,
And shooting up the
and
club.
shooting up the club. that I heard he actually didn't do, but he just took the rap for, right?
You think
But
Puffy really did that?
I heard-
I can't see take that doing that.
I heard Puff was a cocaine cowboy.
Ooh,
I heard Puff did him dirty on that whole shit. Anyways,
That's neither here nor there.
yeah.
I don't work for Bad Boy.
I don't know.
I mean, Shine's the president of wherever the fuck he's
Belize.
from. Yeah, so like,
He's the prime minister.
It's prime
of
minister,
Belize.
yeah.
So
He's into politics.
that's not
his
one of them
family.
top niggas.
His family's in politics out there in Belize.
Yeah.
So, but either way, you were getting at something with the whole Shine.
Oh, did we
thing.
lose you?
Kind of went into politics. I was gonna, are you done?
No, I kind of still wanted to talk about the voice because the voices are important.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crucial. Separator.
I feel like people don't use their voice as an instrument enough, right? Which you I feel like you took heed to that, where you because you have a powerful voice, so people naturally want to listen to you when you speak, just because and you have an ill story to tell. So, what do you feel like was like when you first started recording, man? Like, was your voice ever like a challenge for you?
Yeah, I hated my voice, bro.
Why?
I hated it. I feel like all rappers go through that. Like, first hearing your voice, like, nah, it's not ready. And you kind of have to, like,
Really?
yeah, bro. Like,
I was like, nigga, my shit sound crazy.
yeah, nah, like, yo, if I could play some of the
All
old
ego,
shit,
nigga.
if I could play some of the old shit that I have, I listen to it and like cringe because my voice is just like compared to what I'm doing now is like
Right.
it's different. But last 2.5, 3 years, that's when I really took time to like focus on how I use my voice compared to the beat. Because your voice is, like you said, voice is an instrument just the same way a snare or a kick is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way that you use it is gonna go right along with the music. So
I like that.
So, like, do you do vocal training?
No.
Like, do you do any kind of warm up since your voice is so deep?
I smoke a lot of weed. I smoke a lot.
You gotta
of
drink
weed.
some hot tea, my nigga. You
Yeah,
gotta get
probably.
some tea, bro. You know what I mean?
Probably. You ain't lying about that.
So, back to politics. Like, are you into politics? You have any views on politics?
Nah,
No.
it depends what you asking. I don't know.
Let's talk about what's her name? Is it Fannie Willis? Fannie Willis?
Oh, yeah, Fannie Willis.
You
Who that is?
get it back?
She's the DA of Fulton County.
Oh,
In Georgia.
yeah. She's the one locking up YSL.
Yeah, she's
Young servants of the Lord.
young servants of
Holding
the Lord,
rappers
man.
accountable for their lyrics.
Okay, so
know.
Yeah, but
what's going
isn't
on
there something going into
I'm not
place?
hip. I ain't gonna
Isn't
act
there
like I
something
know.
going into place that Jay started where it's like they're trying to get?
Yeah,
I think it's in state of New York.
that's a state by state thing.
Yeah, state by state thing.
Who
But
the fuck is Jay?
Jay-Z.
Oh, I like it.
Jay-Z,
What about
Meek
it?
Mill.
But what is he doing?
So in New York, you can't use rap lyrics as evidence,
It's like
Got
a
it.
form of artistry.
Okay.
right? Which Jay-Z kind of manned the whole mission on that.
It's like, why weren't rock stars ever, they scrutinized for saying they wanted to kill a bunch of people or
Right.
do? I'm sure they said some of that shit. I'm sure people, rock stars, and said all types of crazy shit, but they ain't never been held in court.
Yeah,
That is true.
In fucking court with the judge reading your lyrics.
Right.
I mean, what, like, it's
So it has
it's our culture. They don't want to see us win. It's only our
That's a
culture.
fact.
It's because hip hop's so young. Also, I feel like
True.
People don't notice how
I'm tired
young
of
that shit
saying. I'm
is.
tired
like,
of that narrative. Hip
Why?
hop is not young anymore.
it's 50 years old.
That's young
Yes, bro.
for who?
Compared to what you want to talk about? Jazz? What jazz is? How old? How old is rock?
So all right, well, rock.
How
jazz,
old is fucking country,
All right,
nigga?
but we're talking about genres of music, bro. At this point, hip hop, rap is here to stay. Like there's no fucking way because there's pop rap artists, my nigga. You know what I mean? So we can't talk about rap like it's a new thing anymore.
Yeah,
talking
but-
about the late 70s, bro.
Yeah, but
You know,
know,
already
niggas-
went through this with NWA and all of that shit.
yeah, but
like,
it changes. Just like the game was talking about, top 50 rappers of all time. He was saying you know, generations change and rappers and their statuses change. Just like a kid today would say a NBA young boy is R Tupac or whatever the case was. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fair. That's generational. But how many generations have been through rap is what I'm saying. But let's get back to that. Let's get back to what we was talking about as far as using lyrics for evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, do you feel like I know that doesn't apply up here, right? That's only.
I hope not, because a lot of niggas are being indicted. Nigga.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
okay, so let's say it.
I'm sure niggas go down. What you talking about? Niggas go down for they shit on YouTube.
We
That's
talking about
something
state by
Googleable.
state, bro.
Yeah, in Massachusetts, yes, niggas go down in Massachusetts. Yeah, absolutely.
Who?
lyrics?
Like who?
Motherfucking
just
798
say
on
somebody
they
in
Cal and all them nigga.
Okay, but that's federal. That's a federal case.
But is this YSL shit not a federal case?
No,
Nah, it's
it's actually a local RICO, which is
Yeah.
like very like weird.
That's what makes it real.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, it does sound weird as shit.
It's not a federal case, but how do you feel about that?
I don't know. I like me personally. I feel like I don't know. I've never been the one to put anything that I've actually like done that niggas don't know about in music. Like that just to me it doesn't make sense. First time I heard it didn't make sense. That's just not.
What you mean that niggas don't know about?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, the boys don't know about the people don't know about. You know, you gotta
Right.
talk about nothing that nobody don't know about. But niggas be putting themselves in situations. We've seen it before. Bobby, you got this YSL shit now.
But
You
they
got
be dressing it up.
Right, because it's art. It's
Yeah.
music.
and I understand that because then you have the other side where it's like niggas that talk about crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with nothing, but they're not using that in there because it's absurd. Why can't these same lyrics be absurd? Why can't this be fantasy? You know,
Exactly.
I understand it, but I feel like when you're playing with that kind of, you playing with those kind of things, they're gonna go for the rapper, and they're gonna go at you hard, especially when you lit, because you're the face, and
Right.
everybody behind you, you know what I'm saying, is gonna fall under that. So
Right.
like, I don't know. I just think you gotta be smarter with the blessings that you get. Honestly, that's my.
Do you think when rappers do that, like it's an open admission, or do you look at it as them exploring their craft?
There's certain niggas that use music to idolize shit, and there's certain niggas that use music to get their shit off. You got to be able to distinguish the two.
And there's niggas who just straight be lying.
That's what I'm saying.
Coloring
like,
book shit.
yeah. But you can tell those niggas. Like you can tell the difference between those niggas. So it's like in a court case, that shit just gonna look bad. You know what I'm saying? So if you knowing that, yo, whatever I'm putting in this verse right here, nigga, they don't nobody know, don't nobody nothing, and I'm a star.
Right.
There's a potential that, you know,
It could come
or
back
not
to bite
not
you.
even a star. Don't even say a star. You could be a D-list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
F-list rapper, my nigga,
Yeah.
and still go down on shit like that. So it's like,
Talking about that Fed case.
I don't know, man.
You could be a V-list rapper who's from another country.
Absolutely.
And has a very thick accent.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Really can't stand you.
I mean,
I'm not laughing.
and you could portray a whole negative image about yourself that you ain't never lived in your life. But for whatever reason, these Saxons are eating it up.
But my thing is like you got to be smarter with the blessings that you have. If you're put in a position to where it's like, yo, I could feed this person, I could help this person get their business off the ground, whoopty whoopty whoop. If you can make music that sound that dope by doing that, you can make music sounding that dope without doing that. You know what I mean? Like that. That's my whole thing. Like I'm not shitting
Like in
on,
another language.
I'm not shitting on.
It's just
Nigga
too
lo-
easy,
My nigga
nigga.
loaded it up.
You're
And it
stupid as fuck.
ain't even the shit on the lifestyle of where it come from. It's just on some shit where it's like, bro, that's really never been the culture. Since when have we been in the more or less indicting ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I always think that shit.
There's a
is
very
stupid.
thin
If we're still standing on like code of silence type shit,
yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about my shit.
Because-
I'm not talking about your shit if you're my man. I'm not talking about the nigga down the block. I'm not even talking about the nigga who I got beef with. Like that's nobody business if I know.
And it's because we could never ignore where hip hop comes from.
Right. The
can't.
controversial.
That narrative will never change.
Yeah.
It'll never be like, yo, two kids was just in a room and they started doing. Nah, that's not where it came
Like
from.
understand it's different. Like it's business because music business is what they say. It's more business than music, but there's still a code if you are one that lives by the code that you have to adhere to. You know what I'm saying?
But as a
And that's part of
rapper,
it.
do you feel like that limits you with what you have to say when
No,
it comes to
I got
music?
better
Or
shit.
you
I
feel
got-
like I'm that nigga and I'm a.
I had better
the
shit to
job
talk. Or this is just me. I had better shit to talk about, but I also have ways of talking about shit without indicting myself.
Got it.
Like you can go around it. Like I don't know. That's just my shit.
So you ain't ever spit no bars where you was just like, maybe I said a little too much on this one.
In a sense of putting myself in
As far
in
as
a- in a-
lifestyle and, recollecting memories or
not that I can
something
think
you've
of.
seen.
Honestly,
So my fault.
more my videos than anything. I would say.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, videos are,
The visual.
it's all fantasy, right? Like,
Yeah.
because the video could be whatever you want it to be.
Right.
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 You-
Right.
These motherfuckers be out of space.
But you
niggas.
could, but you could
Like,
paint a
green
picture. Of
screen,
something
Niggas
that
ain't
was
never
very-
seen nothing
I
about
get
no
that.
NASA, nigga, right?
Yeah, I
you know what I mean? So like, you can't. The
So-
video's different.
So is the music for you therapy, or is it a message?
I think
Is it therapy for
I think
you?
it's more therapy first than it is a message. That's just how I came out to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always my first rap was in like 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? And I could still remember the first 6.
Let me hear it.
No. You feel what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Karina Barboza. My thing is like it's always been that. I've always used it. My first rap was about somebody in my classroom that died. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always been a way for me to get shit out.
Yeah.
But then it turned into I can paint pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can describe this whole story and put you in it just off of hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of always been that. I went through the phase of hardcore hip hop. I'm one take Hov and everything while I'm not recording and doing like the whole, hip hop head type shit. But I elevated more to like it's music. And you can't put a ceiling on it. You know what I'm saying? And that does also go back into indictment rap is what I'll call it.
Yeah.
Because if you feel safe enough to,
Affidavit.
you know
bars.
what I'm saying, if you feel safe enough to put that shit in your raps, by all means do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging a lifestyle. What I'm saying is, it's never been part of the lifestyle to put it on Front Street, nigga. Yeah, I just smoked this nigga last week, nigga. What?
That's why.
Yeah,
That nigga got away with that
Mitch
shit for
caught
3
a body
years.
about a week ago.
Week ago.
You know what I
Flat
mean?
with the
You know what I'm
shoulders.
saying?
Like,
Those
yo.
TikToks don't be
Mitch
too far from
Mitch
the
was
truth.
in the
Mitch
studio
was
like,
like, yo,
Like,
nigga, what he say? Miss Jimmy caught him in the street shooting Jimmy.
I should say sorry to Miss Penny. She called me broad day in the street
shooting Jimmy.
I don't shit on
what?
drill rap. It's just I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my way of not indulging. Like I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? 22 G's, shit. Pop Smoke, shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll listen to it on my time off type shit. But I won't make it personally. You know what
That's
I'm
just
saying?
workout music.
So, workout music, get lit. I listen to
And
shit.
I don't work out. So I don't hear it.
Yeah, bro. I listen to shit like that before like performances and shit like that just to
Get
get
you
me
hyped
like
up.
get me where I need to be. So it's like
I can see it.
I can't shit on it.
What?
Yeah,
So,
get you
what's
hype.
your background? You Cape Verdean?
Nah, I knew y'all was going.
That's the capital. That's
I knew y'all
the
was from Brockton.
Brockton's
And you
the
light
capital of
skinned.
Cape Verde,
Yeah,
baby.
nah, I'm black and white.
Brockton is the capital
I'm-
of Cape Verde.
That's why I say he's from the capital of Cape Verde.
I'm black and Saxon.
You black
Yeah,
and
I'm black and
Saxon?
Saxon.
You
shit.
have Saxon.
We won't address
Half
the
Saxon.
Saxon side. We're gonna let that
Half
slide.
Saxon.
That's why your eyes went
They don't
straight
see
to
that
his
side.
cup.
Which one of your parents is what?
My mother.
Your mom's. All right, that's typically the story, right?
Yeah.
Right. So did you grow with like mixed feelings, like a mulatto?
Nah.
I'm fucking with
You know what's funny? You know what's funny as shit? My brother said that shit to me earlier today. He was like, "Yo, they gonna ask you if you're mulatto, nigga." Like,
Yo,
just on some joking shit, nigga.
That's
Like
some
that.
Yo, is Drake in your
Shout out
top
to
five?
Sticks,
Is
nigga.
Drake in your top five? 'Cause
No.
Drake's in my
Nah.
top five.
Nah, he's not.
Damn.
Drake's not in your
Drake's,
top five.
Drake's in my top
So
five.
who's in
Ask
your
me
top
my
five?
Speaking to the mic, bro.
Nigga, did a nigga just have this conversation in the car?
I don't think I was listening.
Nah, I
you
know-
was in the car.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Drake in your top five?
I would say so. Absolutely. I think Drake is nice.
Connect.
Off top of my head right now, I can't tell you exactly who's in my top five. Jay's number one.
Okay.
Jay, okay.
I'll give y'all that much.
Okay. All right. And that's a fair answer because Jay-Z, you know, he's God MC J-Ho, right? Okay, right?
Big L was in there.
Nigga hates it.
No. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just feel like
You don't like that new God did verse.
no. I didn't not like it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I did not say I did not
I was
like
about
it.
to
You think it's overhyped?
I just felt yes. It's
I
very
think it is,
overhyped.
too.
It's
It
very
is.
overhyped. There's a lot of
I can agree.
there's a lot of cryptic bars in there that if you listen to it, yes, he went crazy. But as far as for me, as what I listen to Jay-Z for, those a lot of other verses that
He
did.
does
He
a
didn't
lot
give
of name
that,
dropping
yeah.
now, so
You know
niggas
what
go, you know what I mean?
But
So,
it's not
yeah.
about the name dropping. It's really about the historical facts that when you hear about this shit, right? Like,
Jay talk
you know,
rich,
if you're not
Nah,
really
they-
listening, it's not. It's,
Jay go ham.
I think it's really just more of a standpoint of I can reflect on a lot of things now because of where I am in life, and you know, these are the things that an ex-drug dealer who turned billionaire
Have to worry
should
about.
be worried about, right? I can't relate,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a 444 type shit.
Right. So
Right.
444 was fire.
Right.
But there was a lot of bars that just didn't resonate with me just because I'm not where he's at in life, right?
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
doesn't mean
You
that
ain't got
it
no money
wasn't
like that,
crazy.
like
right.
cash.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have nearly as much money as Jay.
Right.
I mean, I'm not one of them niggas that get around people and be like, yo, you think Jay-Z got
Nearly,
more money
you
than me and shit?
understand?
Like, you know what I mean? So,
He's getting close.
But-
Don't shit on my man.
but if Jay-Z had to be taken out the conversation, who would
The
be your top?
equation.
Wow.
MCs, we're talking rappers. We're not putting sales. We're not putting.
Nah, we
Nah,
talking
nah,
about
nah.
straight
in there. We
balls.
talking about
bars.
straight skill set.
Yeah,
Bars.
skill set. Yeah, skill set.
Don't say Eminem. Nah, go ahead. Say
Yo,
Eminem
shut
if you
the
want.
fuck up. Not
Let him say whatever the fuck he want to
I
say.
know my fault.
it's
would
because he's half
say-
Saxon.
I would say Royce the 5'9".
Okay.
Ooh,
Wow. That's
okay.
different.
That's a spitter, though.
I would say
Royce.
Big L.
Okay. Big L.
I would say. Hold on. A lot Dead Alive.
Don't
Yeah,
matter.
don't matter.
Biggie and Pac.
Okay.
Even though I was
Both
more
of
of
them?
even more, I was more of a Pac fan than a Biggie fan.
Okay.
Bro, I'm
Oh.
a student of the art.
Okay.
Like,
That's fair.
I
I'm not
understand
mad
the
at you,
difference
C's.
between the two. So, and then I can't take him out the top five. Jay the fifth.
Niggas like, fuck,
Certain
he said, fuck the
recycling.
rules to the game, nigga.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I've never heard somebody put Royce
the
5'9"
5'9",
in
but
their
that's
top five.
fire.
But the only reason why I say that, and it's funny that you say that, is because that's the only person that I know that can actually keep up with him. Outside of like a Jay-Z. If Big L was still alive, I think he would have, risen to the occasion to be able to destroy some shit like that.
Okay.
But, that's my take.
That's interesting.
Well, you know who else was able to keep up with M on his first album? The Game.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk about keeping up with M on the documentary, what was that record he did with We Ain't Going Nowhere.
Nowhere.
So fuck you, right? That was M, right?
Yeah.
Shit. I might have forgotten that one.
The Game actually rapped like Marshall on that shit.
Game
Right.
top 50, man. Y'all niggas can't give me 49 rappers in these comments. Give me 49 rappers in these comments. Better than the game.
So do you think it's
You gonna read all of them?
so with all right? So Cash, do you think it's like it was just that one track that he could keep up with M, or was it because
Nah,
he knew he was doing the song with M, so he wanted to rap like M?
I think that happens with niggas. I think when niggas get with certain niggas that are bigger than them, like, yeah, like a spitter, yeah, I think they rise to the occasion. Absolutely. I think Game rise to the occasion of all his features. He didn't get shit on none of his features. You listen to the Game on any of them features he does, the nigga rises to the occasion.
Yeah, even when he don't write the lyrics,
I mean, he didn't write the
like how we
lyrics.
do.
Yeah, all right. This is how we do.
One of his
Yeah, he
biggest
probably
hits.
didn't write that. That is probably
One
a
of his biggest
fact.
hits.
Nah, he didn't write the hook, but I'm pretty sure he
He
wrote
wrote his verse.
When that nigga said, actually, that wasn't even his bars. That was 50. That was 50. When that nigga said, I'm a
Lamborghini.
savage. I damage any nigga trying to front on my clique. Like, that shit was
Yeah,
so
that was
powerful,
50.
nigga. But anyway, I want to get back in the. I want to talk more about the game because of what you said earlier.
Yeah, what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He was talking about them kids. God, what you got the quote up
Because the reason why I asked that, right, is you know, like you probably giving the list of rappers that you just gave us, man. You grew up listening to the golden era of rap, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the Nas's, the Jay-Z's, the Big L's, the DMX's, Big Puns. So the Game recently said that Lil Baby and Lil Durk would be the Jay-Z and Nas of this generation, and NBA YoungBoy would be the Tupac. How you feel about that?
I don't.
Do you agree?
Why is
I
that?
don't even know what that means.
Well, I mean, think about it.
That
right?
means I feel like. What do you think it means?
I don't think it's too far fetched.
Word.
The reason being,
So who's
I
Jay-Z
don't know.
and who's
Yeah,
I don't know.
situation?
I don't know.
I couldn't tell
you
you which
thinking
one
of?
is
Who's
which.
Jay-Z? Who's Tupac? You said NBA's the new Tupac.
Lil Baby, I
Lil
guess
Baby
would
is
be.
Jay-Z. Lil Baby's Jay-Z.
I guess
Okay.
Lil Baby would be Jay-Z and Lil Durk would be
Lil
Nas.
Durk would be
if we're
Nas.
talking about respectively, right?
Okay.
How it was worded.
Let's paint it like
All
that.
right, so you have this middle era, which is two middle eras, right?
Everything
'Cause
born after
'cause you have-
9/11.
You got the two middle eras from Jay-Z, right? You had Jay-Z would be Michael Jordan, right? Lil Wayne would be Kobe, and I guess Drake would be LeBron, right? Right?
Dream
That's
team.
That's a fair comparison.
That's a great comparison.
And I don't even do sports, so that's
Right?
a good comparison.
That's a good comparison.
So then, who the fuck is Lil Baby and Lil Durk? Like Ja Morant? Like who are these people? Right? So like they're super new, right? They're super new, and I'm not saying like they're super new as far as like they just started making music, but like how people view. I see how people talk about Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Okay.
How these kids talk about them. Like
Yeah.
people really they hail Lil Baby as a lyricist, and I'm not saying that he
And-
don't got bars. He be
nah,
spitting. The motherfucker be spitting.
I'll give it to Lil Baby. I went and listened to his last project, and this is just with the stigma that Northerners have about down south rap
Right.
and shit.
They uneducated.
I wasn't expecting him to have as much shit that actually made me go, oh,
Right,
Okay.
right.
all right, like just based off his radio hits and shit like
Right.
that. Like I wasn't expecting it, so I'll give him that. Lil Baby is one of them
He can
niggas
rap.
that can
Yeah,
rap.
yeah.
You know
He
what
can
I'm saying?
rap.
Yeah.
Dirk is the same way. It's just like you have to have a certain. Again, I'm not too much of a drill nigga,
Right.
Those
know what
is,
I mean?
Those is indictment records.
but I respect.
Indictment rap.
Yeah.
I respect the craft. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
And I respect everything that. Like I remember him coming out with that first video that went crazy on YouTube when it
Yeah.
didn't look like YouTube now. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
I remember that shit. So from there to here, you have to appreciate that kind of progress. Nas, like I guess you can kind of compare that to Nas. All right, I'm starting to see it. What else you got?
You gotta throw it up.
Nah, y'all gotta give me the Pac and
NBA Youngboy and Tupac.
Y'all gotta give me.
Yeah, that doesn't connect.
I mean, that one.
Why
I'm
doesn't it
sorry.
connect?
Nah, look, I would dare you to get into a road rage accident with an NBA YoungBoy fan. You are going to die in traffic. Okay.
So what are you
Yo,
talking
their
about? Like
fans, NBA YoungBoy fans are like
Bad shit crazy.
Yeah, they bite the head off the animal crackers. And,
They the Ozzy
they're
Osbourne
like
fans
make
of
them
rap.
fight.
They turn their eyelids inside out. Still like these is all these is all kids on a million. Like I done played with them on 2K, playing the 2K game. Talking about I'm gonna fuck you up, going crazy. I'm like, yo, NBA YoungBoy playing in the background. Like, yo,
That's fucking
he got a cult following, like and
Just
you
like
see
Pop.
Yeah, like Pop.
Okay, but
Well,
what about the music?
Didn't NBA YoungBoy just like beat like a federal like case or some shit?
Yeah.
Don't ask
I don't
me.
know.
I don't
I'm not
follow that
sure.
nigga's music.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised that he not even surprised is like I don't know. I just don't know any of his music personally. Like I can't
You're just
recite
not a
NBA
fan. You're just not a fan.
Yeah, like I can't recite his music personally, but
Neither
he's
can
the
I.
biggest artist on YouTube. Like
I don't argue with NBA
that's
YoungBoy
crazy.
fans at the barbershop.
You know what I'm saying?
Quando Rondo is his artist.
For real?
Yes.
Wow.
Right. Like I want y'all to understand that this little nigga is very influential right now.
Right.
And he's a character. You know what I mean?
So Quando Rondo's the Outlaws?
I guess.
Isn't
Wow.
'Cause who's
Quando
really checking for
Rondo
Quando Rondo,
the
nigga?
nigga
Like,
that they
you know what I
making
mean?
like they're making a challenge of they doing the Quando Rondo
Yeah.
challenge
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
where you cry
Oh,
because your
God.
best friend just got killed.
That was crazy.
That's it.
That's the coldest Chicago shit I've ever heard in
Listen.
my life.
Did you just say Chicago?
Chicago.
You've been chilling around Dominicans too much. Nigga
Yeah,
said
yeah,
Chicago.
Chicago.
Nigga. What the fuck, nigga? What is wrong with you? Chicago. Have some respect for yourself. You're black, goddammit. Like,
Yeah, that shit is wild violent. And that shit is all it's just all indictment rap because they talk about how if you come out here, this is gonna happen. You're going.
They also live that life too, though.
They
Like,
do.
they're
And that's
not
what I'm
lying.
saying. Like if that's what if you ready for that, if that's what you living, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because them Chicago niggas don't hold back
No.
at all.
yeah, well, I mean, God bless this new generation. I don't know about these,
Don't argue with no NBA YoungBoy fans.
I look.
Just let 'em have it.
If I had to choose, if I had to choose a Tupac of this generation, it would definitely be the Baby, in my opinion. Right? Just because he don't give a fuck and he really be on some shit. Right?
Damn, Chiz.
I see why you're saying.
that's
I
tough.
know why you're saying that, but
I can't give that. Yo, NBA YoungBoy.
So
fans
who would be the Tupac of this generation?
NBA YoungBoy? Let's just relax and just give it to him.
if that's what
He's
they're
scared.
saying, yeah.
Don't press it. He's scared.
Nah.
Leave the nigga alone.
Give it to the fans, yo. Just give it to the niggas, bro. They like 17.
You basing
They
that
all
off of
running
like
around
the
with guns.
off of the demeanor. You're basing that
Not
off
the
of like
demeanor.
the
This nigga like
off of the
shot
hype.
two
of him.
niggas.
That's
bro,
what I'm saying.
and,
Like
3 niggas,
with
bro.
Pac with
3
the cop and all of this other shit.
and then beat a nigga up in a designer store and told the cops
Put
to
it
come
on
get him.
camera, like
Yeah,
bro.
like-
This
Ooh,
nigga
nah,
spit
but
at the
Gucci's too
cameras.
old.
leaving
Gucci, that's a
court
good
when he beat the
comparison.
case. You know what I'm saying?
Gucci being the Tupac, but Gucci too old to be.
Gucci's this generation, so that
He's
he
not
would
this
he would be
generation.
part of
He would
that
be
middle
part of that.
generation.
He would be part of that Jay-Z and
I wouldn't. Nah, he's after Jay, so he would be a part of that mid generation, though, that Lil Wayne generation.
You know what I
mean?
think? I honestly, I'm a big ruler for letting people be who they are. Because the same way that there's never gonna be another Mike, there's never gonna be another LeBron, there's never gonna be a Whoop. That shit translates into music too. You know what I'm saying? Like your influence could be something close to, but it'll never be X person. You could talk to me all day about how people feel like Chris Brown is the Michael Jackson. You're never fit. I haven't seen footage of hundreds of people passing out at your shows just off of you standing there.
Bitches
You know
pay
what I'm saying?
$1,000.
So
to
would
take
you-
pictures
would you
with
say-
him.
That's crazy though.
Yeah,
But
man.
you know
So
what?
influence, right?
But if you love your artist, that's what you gonna do.
So you gotta gauge influence, your influence on people, like how you influence people with your
Yeah.
music, says it all.
Because there wouldn't be and I say that respectfully, there wouldn't be a Chris Brown if there wasn't a Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So how can you really compare that person to that person? Same with LeBron. There wouldn't be a LeBron if there wasn't a Kobe. There wouldn't be a Kobe if there wasn't a Jordan. So to put them in the same box as that person when that person tried so hard to stay out of that or build their own shit. I feel like it's sort of kind of like demeaning, not demeaning in the sense of like disrespect, but you're taking away from what they built for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let them be their own entity.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I respect that.
Everybody's, you know.
But we know niggas like to rate shit. We always gotta rate something, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what we do.
But yeah, man. What else we got?
Oh, you got something?
You know Shanelle got mad.
She just looked at me like, oh shit.
Freaky shit.
No.
Oh, man.
Why y'all always think I just want to talk freaky stuff?
Let's go, girl. What you got?
Y'all don't like talking about freaky shit?
Yes, let's go. Bring out the freaky shit.
Yes, let's go.
Yes,
What
What
let's
freaky
go.
shit you want to talk about?
What you got, girl?
Just wait for it. Jesus. I mean, yeah, you seem like you're just really into yourself. Like you just feel like that nigga. So
Not
you would
really.
say that.
In my
He's that half
Like-
nigga.
in my lane, in my lane, I feel like I do good at what I do.
Does he get a pass to say it? Because he's or like, how does that
Drake
work?
can say it. His mom's
Nigga?
a Jew.
Okay, so
The
he
fuck?
does too, right?
Absolutely. Your
Yeah, I'm
mom's
just
not
asking.
Jewish, is she?
No.
Right. Hell yeah, he can say that shit. The fuck?
I'm just
And my mother was a florist.
Shit.
since you stay in your lane and you're into yourself. Like, what would you do if you was like the only person on this earth? Like, no pussy, no,
Wow,
no nothing. Like,
that's a
I just want to
damn
know,
question.
like,
Damn.
Bill.
how would this world be if it was just
Bill.
seeds?
What's that movie I seen?
Build something.
Was it Endgame with Thanos?
I'm by myself. What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Yeah, no pussy, no nothing.
What the fuck I'm gonna do? You
I don't know.
Can't make no kids. We gonna build some shit.
He said,
What you
I'm gonna
building?
Beat my dick.
Oh, I Am Legend. Nah, but he wasn't alone. He had zombies and shit. That's different.
You gotta
No
try to
zombies?
keep yourself sane
No
in a
zombies, no
situation
nothing.
like that.
No nothing, no pussy, no nothing. No.
Why you keep?
There's
referring
no
to
pussy. He's by himself.
Because you was talking about being his dick,
like,
and it's like, what are you
pussy-
gonna,
fuck-
what are you
Your
gonna
pussy
beat your
could be
dick
there with no
to?
You
person
have
like
to
this.
be
Just a
your imagination.
It's not even that. If you think about it further than that, there's no money. You don't need money for anything.
You don't
so
need
what
shit.
the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you beating your dick?
I'm a man. What the fuck? Hell yeah, I'm gonna end up doing
So
that
there's
shit.
Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Yeah, he got Wi-Fi.
we
He
got
got
to get the
everything.
environment
I mean, it
scene.
depends. It's his world. I want to know like how this world looks. Like what's in
There's
it. what's
Wi-Fi in
going
this
on.
world, sees.
I'll probably still be making music. That knows for nobody to
That'd be
hear.
funny as shit.
Because I was doing it when nobody heard it.
My
before,
shit went
so
diamond, nigga.
Only I heard it.
Nigga said, all the ants heard this shit. The fuck?
You watching
That
porn?
ass. Absolutely.
So you-
I'm the last man on earth. What do you mean? I'm doing anything to keep myself busy
I'm
before I
watching
die.
porn with 4.5 billion people on Earth asking this nigga if he's watching porn as the only nigga. Of course, it's my last scene of people.
What type of porn you watching?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Well,
damn. I like.
man.
Oh, it's talking about what I like.
I mean, what kind of
I knew
porn
she
you
was
like?
gonna come
Cash?
with
I like
some shit.
lesbian porn. I'm not.
Me
gonna hold
too.
you.
Lesbian porn do that?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Lesbian
lie.
porn is-
Yeah.
Lesbian porn is always pretty good.
Yeah.
I like watching Solo Girl.
Oh, I like that too. I like
I
that
fuck
too.
with Solo
Like
Girl.
the
I
fucking
fuck with
machine.
the squirting.
Yeah, the
You feel what I'm
squirting be
saying?
fucking me up sometimes.
But
'cause
nah,
some
but-
of them
but
be
nah,
looking
nah,
like
nah,
they
nah.
forcing it. Like someone be looking like I'm not enjoying this, but I'm gonna do it because y'all enjoying this. And then she like, you know what I mean? Like some of them joints be looking wild. Like,
Hey,
you
yo,
know what I
listen, and
mean?
we could tell when that shit pee too. Y'all better
Yeah,
stop
like
playing.
for real, you could tell
That
when
shit
they're like,
don't look
I'm
like
about to,
that.
you know? Yeah, nah.
So you like lesbian porn?
Like I can't watch
Nah,
gang
he
bang
said
well,
that.
porn.
I
yeah,
said that.
yeah, sorry, you like the solo porn.
I like solo porn. Yeah.
You like the fist
I'm a
and the-
pornist.
You're a what?
Pornist.
What the fuck does that mean?
A pornist specialist. You know
What's
what I
the weirdest shit you looked up on Pornhub?
Oh shit!
Yeah. You hit me on the spot, and I got you.
I'm not the one being interviewed.
Okay, fair enough. If that's the answer you're gonna go with, fair enough. Y'all seen it
Look,
on camera.
Chanel
If
said,
I tell
Around here,
y'all,
we fuck dwarves in the ass.
you know what?
not animal sex.
Nah, I'm not into that.
I watched that shit. I tried. I searched that
Yo,
shit.
this
I
nigga
searched
went
that
How did you feel?
shit. Yo, I'm a foul nigga, right?
What kind of
this
animal
nigga
was
Cash
it? Wait,
Yo, bro.
what kind of animal was it?
It was that
nigga
horse
different.
shit.
I
watched
knew it was a
yo,
horse.
That horse shit is crazy. Bitches are nasty,
So
bro.
a woman was
Had to be
fucking a
sexy
horse,
bitch.
Yes, bro. It was never no sisters doing no shit like
and she was taking horse dick.
Yeah, bro. But she couldn't. Yo, go ahead.
Whatever, man. That's different.
All right, so this is how we can transition this. Like, what's as a rapper who just talks about, you know, what you talk about, is it hard for you to like explore the world of fantasy? Like, do you indulge in rapping about that?
Indulging as far as
Like fantasy, like something to give,
sexual fantasy? Is it
Like make believe
Yeah.
rap.
I'm trying to ask.
something like that. Like, it don't like scratch the drill shit, scratch like all the street shit, like something that a woman
Something
like
that's fiction.
right?
I got a Bentley outside, and you know what I mean.
It could
And
be
all
that. It doesn't
all
have to
that-
be
all that fake
sexual.
shit.
It doesn't have to be any of that. Right? Exactly.
No,
Not really.
Or something
Not
for the
really.
ladies. Like, what was that song when we gave the rating that you didn't really favor?
Oh
No title.
yeah,
Like, that was a
yeah.
really good-
Okay, yeah, that's a good topic.
That was a really good
That's a good
song.
transition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, is it hard
like
for
that
you
song?
to? I liked it.
I liked
I
it,
didn't
right?
see that.
I liked it.
Song.
Me,
I know
probably
you
liked
didn't
it.
like it, but I liked it.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's
Why
cool.
do you like it?
I just feel like he threw it in there. I feel like you threw it just in. You know what? Let's double back. 'cause
Was
we
it the
talking
hook you
about
didn't
some-
like, or was it the song you didn't like?
It was the placement of the song.
In the album?
Yeah, in the album itself. Like in the rating of the album. That's what I was talking about. But anyways, like back to your album release, right? You did an album release
Yeah.
and you changed the format of how you did the songs.
Yes.
How'd you do the songs?
At
Do you
the-
remember?
at the
At the
release?
release, yeah.
I think I did Richard Die Trying first. Downfall.
That's my favorite track.
Product of the Pain.
Heavy hitters.
What was the other one? Product of the Pain. No Titles.
Okay.
Circles. Yep.
No
Yep.
features.
Circles. The intro, and then No Features. It was supposed to be No Features and then the intro, but that was my mistake. So
Yeah, what's up? You don't got no feet? You don't like niggas?
nah, it's not.
I get it. I don't like niggas.
You know what's crazy?
I
dog?
told you, it
That's-
don't seem like he's into anything
Nah,
but
he don't-
himself.
Nah, it's
He's like,
but
yeah.
you know what's crazy though, and people take it that way, and it's not even that way. So I just told y'all that I've been rapping since 5th grade.
Yeah.
Whatever age that is, I know it's probably like
10 or
single
11.
digits.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, or maybe double digits, whatever. But I've been doing this for years, yo, and I've already linked up with a lot of people. Did songs that did nothing, still sitting in hard drives, still, you know what I'm saying? Or it comes out, I promote it, they don't promote it.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Or like I put push behind my shit. And not only that, but the music that I make, I put thought into. This isn't me just going into the booth in, 15 minutes coming out with a I write this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I spend time, nigga, in money to get this shit recorded. My engineer can tell you how much I spent in a year on studio time. Like, it's
Right.
crazy. So it's not me being full of myself. It's me knowing my worth. Like, honestly, if I could put this much in and do all of this for whatever the case may be, and people recognize that, how ain't I worth something?
Wow.
That doesn't just go for me. That go for the next nigga too.
Yeah.
Know your worth. You know what I mean? So it's not I don't fuck with niggas. It's just niggas don't like hearing that that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck are you?
And it's not wrong with being full of yourself, like at all.
Nah, but
That's not a problem.
I mean,
Hold-
there's a thing of ego tripping. You
and you can.
There is.
And
you
you
can
can.
ego trip.
But see, the good thing is I got people around me that ground me. So that's not. I'm a humble nigga at heart, bro. Like,
Yeah, nah, I
you
can
know what I
tell.
mean? Like, I'm not a braggadocious type person. It's just I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've done, and I know what I plan on doing. So it's not seize the shit and fuck everybody else. It's, bro, I know what I'm worth, and I'm gonna. If you see that, especially if you're coming to me, if you're coming to me, you see my worth. for something. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's $50 or $100. Bro, I'm not banging niggas over the head. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
How do you feel about the talent coming out of Brockton, C's?
That's great.
Like, how do you feel about your city? Like, how do
Honestly,
yeah.
To be completely honest
Because
with
honestly, when I've
No, let him answer.
to be completely honest with you, I think Brockton is the most creative fucking city in this state. I shit you not.
give me the rappers you listen that you throwing it up.
And I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
As you should feel that, right?
Absolutely.
Do I disagree? No, I don't disagree. But what I would say is because Brockton is not Boston, it's not the capital.
It doesn't get the recognition, and but that's cool.
So sometimes people feel like they get shunned out.
And this
right?
is the thing about Brockton. If we're gonna talk about that, I believe in almost 95% of the artists that I actually fucked with have rubbed shoulders with for whatever reason because they're talented. Consistency is key, and consistency is everything more than just continuously putting music out. The quality got to be consistent. Your image got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of things have to be consistent with it. But you tell people that, and now they get what you say. Oh, this nigga full of himself. This nigga know everything. Fam, I've always been.
I ain't mad at it though.
Hold on, I've always been a each one teach one. Anything that I know, I can tell to the next person. No problem. No charge. No nothing. I've never been the same way that you say you don't charge for the pod. I'm not gonna look at niggas for game. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta pay for this shit.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna take it, I ain't gonna force it hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying I know everything. All I know is what works for me.
So what do you feel like you fit in the equation?
As far as Brockton?
You're right. Because out of Brockton, you know, Van Buren, we can't ignore him.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out to Van Buren.
Shout out Van Buren.
Yo, please get everybody.
You got Dita Flyers.
We don't know.
Right. Who else is out of Brockton that's really doing shit, man?
Monavelli.
Monavelli's nice. She's
Shout out to Mona.
Wait, man.
I love Mona.
Monavelli shot me some shit.
Yo,
the
shout
other
out
day.
to Hum Beats, right? No, Hum Beats ain't from
Shout out to my
Brockton.
nigga fucking Hum, nigga.
Is he from Brockton?
Hum is
Yo,
not
but
from
yo,
Brockton.
Hum is like your secret weapon. Yo, you and Hum, you just need to
I got two.
do a whole tape. Whole tape with Hum. Whole tape with Hum, and then that's it. That's 5 red cups, bro. If you do it right.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
If you do it right.
I'm not saying nothing.
So what do you fit? What do you feel like you fit in that equation, man?
I feel like I fit wherever people place me. For years, I've done the whole, yo, I'm the hottest in the city. Woo, 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 I'm the best rapper over here. Wah, wah, wah. That doesn't matter because I'm not focusing there.
On
you know
Broadway.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I understand the demographic of where we're at. The state where everything started at, nigga. The rest of the world gonna see that. So you literally have to go outside to do what you got to do and bring it back.
Right.
Well aware of that.
Right.
And I'm fully capable of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really worry about where I place myself. It's more like just do the work, let it speak for itself.
Everything else will figure itself out.
Right.
All right.
What do you think needs to be improved in the music industry, like in this scene out here?
In this scene out here, these niggas stop being lazy.
Killed that.
Kill that. Like, nah, seriously. And I'm not saying this to talk shit about niggas, but like, seriously, like, all right, I'm not talking about just lazy and doing music. There's so many other aspects of being an artist that I'm just now learning. You got to network. You got to make sure that you're on time. You got to make sure that, you know, you're presenting yourself in the best light and all of this shit, whether that be your videos, your graphics, your whatever the case may be. All of that shit has to be consistent. And if you're lazy in doing that, people are gonna pick up on it. How many times have you seen a fucking a flyer for an event in Boston? I know I've seen them, and you see the flyer and the shit look crazy as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
How many times did
Those
you
are the
go
ones
to
that
that
get
shit?
skipped over.
Yeah, bro. I'm not going.
Right.
Do you think that niggas do the same thing with cover arts and shit like
Absolutely.
that? So you have to go for the best that you can get. Sometimes it's gonna cost money. Sometimes it's gonna cost you having to say, "Hey, yo, X, Y, Z, woo, woo, woo. Could we get it done?" And get it done. gotta get it done. Like it has to be something that you want. That's another thing too. A lot of niggas are rapping that don't want it. They just wanna rap, and that's cool. But now
they should be an electrician. I need one, nigga. I can't find one. It's because he's probably rapping. And 6 of his niggas is telling him, yo, this shit is it. When the rest of the world is telling him no, he should be fixing my fucking outside electrical box, nigga. Fuck. That's serious. Y'all niggas piss me off. Y'all not C's.
So what's next for C's, man?
More work. I got a baby girl on the way right now.
Hey,
Congratulations,
we
my
love
man.
kids, dog. Come on, man. We
Your
love
first
kids.
kid?
Good dad, but first kid?
First kid?
Oh, be a
Nice.
good dad, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're gonna be a
Absolutely.
good dad. Word.
I know a lot of niggas don't like this question, but how old are you?
31.
All right,
Okay,
so you're
well,
31. So you
you
about to
my
have a
age.
kid.
Yeah.
You hitting the ground running with this music, man. What does success versus failure look like to you?
Damn.
That's a good question. That's a heavy question.
This
I was
nigga's
ready for that one. What does success versus failure look like? Are you talking odds?
I'm talking your purpose right now with creating music, right? And your trajectory of where you're going, right? Because some people, I don't think a lot of people understand that they can make a 6-figure income off of music and not be that nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's successful in my
Oh,
opinion,
yeah.
right? Because you're working for yourself, you're doing what you love, you're feeding your family.
Somebody's
You
paying
can-
you to
can
rap?
Create a really good lifestyle.
You could be stable
right,
Yeah.
off of music.
right.
Right. So if we're putting it in that perspective, success would be something along the lines of that. Me just being able to know that I can sustain myself, mother of my child. You know what I'm saying? If I can get that, I'll be fine. Super, like success. If we're going over the meter, success is, yo, everybody else eats. Everybody else eats. My mother, my brothers, my fucking engineer, my manager, everybody. You
So
know
it's
what
no
I'm
longer
saying?
a job. Now it's a
I'm
network.
doing this.
Right.
Like
It's
if
a
I see
lifestyle.
to the point where it's like, yo, this works, then yeah, I'm gonna because this is all I know. I quit the car business
Wow.
twice
Wow. Wow.
to pursue music. That was the last job I had, nigga.
Wow.
Shout out to fucking Volkswagen. You know what I mean? Fuck the managers. But shout out Freddie too. Nigga. Real shit. But I mean, that was the last job that I had. But I knew in my head that the opportunities that I have that are presenting themselves to me, you already know. You're not gonna be able to do that. If I got some shit at 2,
It's a time thing.
manager's not hearing that
Right.
that I gotta. So
Right.
I mean, look, I gotta go.
Right.
I gotta do this, and I know I got a girl on the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know I got this on the way. So I just been turning up.
Right.
I've been going crazy.
Yeah.
Sat with my man Showtime. You know what I'm saying?
shout out
Sat with Hum
Showtime.
Beats.
Showtime.
You know what I'm saying? I sat down with Ueli, sat down with Anita D. We got the project done, and we shout out to them because without them, it wouldn't have been that. And honestly, without those people, I wouldn't be able to feel proud of saying, "Yo, I left my job to do this shit."
Right.
Yeah.
I've never felt prouder of myself than doing this shit. You know what
fire.
I'm saying? So
That's dope, nigga.
that is.
That is
On
dope.
Dead Dog.
But what does failure look like?
What does failure look like?
Yeah.
The bottom, and I ain't never going back to that. I'm nowhere close to that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if rap doesn't work, so the purpose of quitting my job was saying, I told my man Showtime the first time I met him, I said, yo, this was like 2.5 years ago. I said, yo, look, I've been rapping for years. I don't want to keep bullshitting with it. This is my last run. I'm going to take it as serious as I possibly can, and we going to see what we can do about it. And I've been going crazy ever since. You know what I'm saying? I record in one place. I could fucking organize the whole team of people that from videographer. I got my fucking cameraman in the building right now. You know
Working.
what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit. So it's like I'm really not bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? The project sounds as good as it might sound. I know niggas might not like it. It's cool. You feel me? But as good as it may sound to the ear, it took all of this and dedication to do that shit. And if you ask where my place is in the city, nigga, I feel like there's not a lot of people that are willing to do that shit. Or mass in general.
Do you feel like you've been received well with this project, Product of the Pig?
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely do.
I like that.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, as you should.
I thoroughly
It's a great
enjoyed
project.
it.
I liked it.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
I still
Appreciate that.
listen to it.
Except for no titles.
Yeah, I don't
He
listen
skips
to
over that
song.
one
Yeah.
track.
Nah, that's cool. No titles, and I'll
Yeah, but
get.
circles is my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
No
'Cause
titles is
no.
really good.
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand how you
no,
don't like
Let's
it.
get past it.
No, he was about to address you on it. Or-
Nah. No titles. You was good on that. You had a point on that. That was I won't say it was a tester, but I put it on this project because it's still a part of pain. We all fuck out of whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love that.
But hold on. But more than anything, it was for me to see if that would hit with people. And it
That's
does.
interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I
Okay.
did that with. I don't know if y'all heard the shit before that I dropped. That shit BTA. I put out a 2-song project. It was called Before the
I'm
Album.
not gonna
You
lie.
know what's my favorite song from you? Numbers.
I said, I'm not
You
gonna
said
lie.
Numbers.
A lot of people like that.
Numbers is my shit.
A lot of people. You want to know what's funny? That's my little sister on that song.
Oh,
Really? 'Cause you don't have features.
I don't do many features.
That all makes the sense.
everything's in the house.
He had to bring her to
and-
school.
and-
He was like, "Yo, I'm going to the studio. Come with me."
And hold on, it's not no features. I'll do a feature with niggas. I don't mind. It's no
Nah, you had-
features.
you had-
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no
saying? I'm not
features.
doing nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing verses for free.
So you charge your sister?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
damn
to
right.
Kwani.
But anything y'all want to close out with, man?
I got my last. I feel like he gonna kill this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yes.
choose what the future brings. CWTFB.
He gonna say
So-
him.
Choose what the future brings.
Yeah, what that mean to you when you hear that? When you hear that?
Choose what the future brings. You dictate how your life turn out. You're the starting under everything that's going on in your life. So,
And all be all.
and all be all.
Starts with you and with you, nigga.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it ain't me.
No, I love it. Like, get your Kanye on. There's nothing wrong with it. I wasn't even saying it in a bad way. I think it's a good thing. Like, more people should be full of themselves. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Full of yourself
I thi-
sounds wild.
And that's my,
Well, he
that's
had
my
coined
thing,
it as
like,
full of myself. I just said like,
Nah, you
I
said
just kept
that.
saying you.
You said that.
No, you said it first.
I'm confident in my ability. You feel me? That's what it is.
So, Cease, is there anything you want to end off with, bro? That you wanted to address for sure?
Man, listen, make sure y'all go stream the album. Product of the Pain is out right now.
Yeah.
You won't
Nigga brought
regret
me a
it.
shirt, nigga. Bring me a shirt, nigga.
Make sure y'all cop the merch. We only got a limited supply left. You feel me? Shirts right there on the table. You dig me?
Yeah, I can't wait to wear mine.
I'm wearing my shit next week.
And yeah, run that shit up all year. We not done yet. Make sure y'all niggas tune into the APC members. Make sure you tune in to my MOR niggas, man. And Brockton, nigga, we up. Brockton up, nigga. The fuck we talking about?
Getting bars, right?
I was
get
gonna
it,
ask that
man.
next.
I might have a little something for y'all.
Nigga,
Nah,
bet
you
not,
have
man.
to.
You gotta have
Break
Might
ups
have a
and
little
rap
something
coming
for y'all.
up.
Yeah,
You know that, man.
let's do it.
Let's get it, man. But this was CWTFB Radio, episode 139. We have my man C's, the
Yes,
MC
sir. Yes,
from
sir.
Brockton, Mass, in the building, man. I am Charlie MaSheen. She is the Empress Shanelle
It's your boy,
Shanté.
Cash.
That's my man Cash. No motherfucking money. When we
your
say
boy.
no money, that mean he ain't got no money. That
It's
just
your
mean we ain't
boy.
talking about money when we talking about
That's
cash.
means in your pocket. Let me
We
hold
love y'all,
some.
man. Till
Let
next
me
week.
hold some.
And we out of here, man.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.